Yeah, when I was there, I think I got there 2010
Okay.
ish, 2010, 2011, I think. Yeah, it was the same problem. But that was kind of like when I got there, it was like that transition to the new president, Xi Jinping, or
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That
She's
was
been.
at that point when I got there. At this point, as you're kind of transitioning out of like, let's call it not so much, I guess, trinkets for a better term in terms of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
carabinas,
Let's
whatever,
call them the mouse traps.
whatever. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, getting into like USBs. Did you start to become specialized in something, and how did that actually come together? Like in terms of like, what were you more heavily focused on as you started to grow that trading business in China?
So, I mean, we kind of focused on metal parts and we were doing so OEM metal parts. So it's basically a big machine cuts a bunch of metal up and makes a specific part, right? For CNC lathe. And so what happens is that a client will have a certain product, right? For this particular client, it was a bridge damper, a huge bridge. So a big shock absorber. They go in bridges and buildings. They go in earthquake areas. So
And this is government contracts, or
so that was my client. My client they did government, they did military. But I mean, there are a lot of industrial. Like say they would be building for a apartment building or complex. I mean, they had stuff. I mean, they were big time. I was in Bill Gates's, not his house, but that Ping An building that he bought a place specifically to kind of get favor with the Chinese government in Beijing. Right, I was there.
Ping An, but that's a bank, is
Yeah,
it? Yeah,
insurance.
yeah.
Yeah, they had they were building a building right next to the bird's nest, right
In Beijing,
in
yeah,
Beijing
yeah.
for the opening ceremony, and I was in there, and it was just like crazy, like how you kind of get like, I can't believe it, dude. I'm like, I was supposed to be a high school history teacher, and I'm underneath a bridge, one of the largest bridges, in Shanghai, just looking at bridge parts, like I know what the heck I'm doing. Like you're asking me for advice. You guys are really in good hands.
Yeah, how did you wing yourself through those conversations where they can get more technical, especially like your operation? I'm assuming you don't
I'm
have
not the engineer. I'm not
you
an
don't
engineer.
you don't you're not an engineer.
Yeah.
You probably don't have engineers, but you need to have those
Yeah.
conversations. Were you doing a little bit of research to understand it better? Were you talking to the factory, or were you just winging it?
So, to be, because I'm from Buffalo, right? And my big client was from Buffalo at the time, right? And we kind of have this blue collar mentality. If you're honest with me, dude, I'll help you out. So, their team, their technical guys, Chuck was the guy's name, the head of QC at the time. I mean, he helped me out. Like he would just like explain to me like, okay, this is how you do the material test, and this is what we need. This is what we're looking for, right? This is the hardness. This is our range, right? He actually I'm looking at these mechanical drawings, these prints. I don't know what it is. No idea. Like, I mean, I see there's a shape,
Yeah,
and I see it, but like he may not even realize how helpful he was, and how appreciative I was at the time, but like, he would explain to me the scale, like this is what you're looking at, and this is what we're trying to measure, and this is how you would measure. This is the tool you would use, like an IPD gauge or internal threads, and he would literally just explain that with me, and I mean he was like for SGS, I think he actually went in and helped his company get certified. So like SGS for ISO, I'm sorry, not SGS, ISO, right? ISO certification. They have people come into your factory and, do you do X, Y, Z?
yeah.
Right. So he'd come in and he would like tell you, basically this is what I need, for your company, right? I need this material cert, that. So he would tell me, and I would basically translate this in Chinese. And I mean, through that process, like I learned like, well, this is how it works, right? It's the same, we're going to 6-7 factories, the same questions, every single factory.